Hello. Alright. So, I did some grinding. Yeah, I did some grinding. Notably... I think I think that only one or two of my party members might have been level 40 when I stopped streaming last week, and now everybody's at least level 50. I got some equipment. I did get several Tisiphone edges. I didn't do the RNG manipulation trick that you can do for them. I just got them. I did play the lottery a couple of times. Not all the times I could. Let me give these to Shiva so that there's only one person who has them. I might just not get around to it. Like, I'm good. Like, I could probably use some more running shirts, but at the end of the day... Well, you see... Here, you know what? I will demonstrate why this was nowhere near as bad as I think you think it was. It's actually very simple. So I need to go over here. It's actually very easy to grind in this game. I'm just passing through Yallen because when you teleport over here, I believe it puts the boat. Okay, it just puts it just south. That's totally fine in the river. The only really complicated thing is I need to make sure that my gen are set up in a specific way. I basically need to make sure that the slowest member in my party has a specific gen. Because I need to go to the Sea of Time islet. Yeah, trust me, this is actually extremely easy. Like, you would be shocked at how easy it actually is. Why, hello. Silvar thinks that grinding in this game is hard. I'm gonna show him what for and being to be. I do still have mind read set up. Good. I'm not actually gonna do any substantial grinding. I'm just gonna explain what I did. And honestly, it did not take a terribly long time. So you see, if you're... Oh, in this game, it's super easy. It's super easy once you get teleport, honestly. Because you get access to one of the best grinding spots in the game, if not the best. At least the easiest to access. So, the other thing I need to do, just to make it go quicker... Remember the lure cap from the first game? Guess what? It's extremely good. Let me make sure that my gen are set up properly. I need you to have that one. That one. Okay. So, here's a pretty standard encounter, right? Not too bad. You know, Megiddo makes everything really easy. In the first one, I remember grinding the desert just outside of the last town. I remember grinding just in there. So normal encounter gives you like 1,000 experience, right? Well, you see this Wonderbird right here. There's something very special about this guy. No, hang on, I'm fucking up. Okay. I don't care what happens to this dragon. It doesn't matter. So you see, that bird gave me the better part of 12,000 experience. Oh, Ivan leveled up. That's fun. So I just did that for a long time. So the two things to keep in mind is that those birds give just under right around 8,000 experience per kill typically. And however, when you kill an enemy with an attack from a djinn of the element that they are weak to, you get like 25% extra experience. So, I looked it up. So I know that those birds are specifically weak to water. So if you set it up so that you do somewhere vaguely around 200 damage to them, and then you hit them with an attack from specifically that water djinn, because that water djinn out of all of them does the most amount of damage. It will kill them just about every single time. So it's just guaranteed 12,000 experience right there, essentially. And occasionally you get into encounters with two of them. Now, killing both of them with the water djinn, pretty hard. Doable, but hard. However, they have an important ability. That ability being they can revive the other monsters in the fight. So, what that essentially means that you can do when you're fighting those guys is if you get really lucky, because they do have a chance to run away. They can, God, I don't fucking remember how to get through this place. I actually meant to get to the final room in this place before I started streaming, and then I forgot. But, if you get, I think that the best encounter I had with as far as experience gain goes, is I had an encounter with two of them where they revived each other enough times to where I got somewhere in the space of 50,000 experience. And like at the levels that my characters are currently, like Ivan like just leveled up, and I've gotten not a whole lot of experience since. Yeah, it takes over 100,000 experience to level up at this point. So being able to just kind of blast through things is really nice. Once I get to the final room, though, I'm going to save and then set up my party, essentially. Once I figure out how the fuck to get back through here, because I can't remember. But I don't have any hard numbers to back this up, but the Tisiphone Edge is the, I think, strongest light blade. So Ivan and Jenna can equip it. And I got, like, I think at least 2, if not 3 of them while I was grinding. The Unleash that it has, if you it like summons a lady who shoots a whole bunch of arrows or whatever. And essentially the way that works is, as far as I can tell, the Unleash hits for somewhere between like 1 times and like about 3.5 times damage of your normal attack. So like especially if you are fighting like a lower tier enemy, you can do like it'll hit on par with the Gaia Blade if you're lucky, basically. But realistically, I should be able to kill Dullahan with this setup. Keyword there being should. Right, I need to go through this door. I remember this room. There's a big old puzzle to get all the way around here. Felix being stunned for this whole fight is kind of a fucking bummer. This fight would have been over such a long time ago. Yeah, I also did get Pure Wish, which is just 400 health for everybody, which is fantastic. Vital Moon has a chance to put you into like single-digit health regardless of where your health is. And it's like just annoying enough to where I don't like it, but it's not consistent enough to where it's like an actual problem most of the time. But it is possible. One of the really nice things about the dungeons in this game is that for the most part, you don't actually really need to do the dungeons again. Whoops. Like, you don't need to do the puzzles for the most part. There's some that you have to do. Like this one. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm probably gonna have to give this one a couple of shots, just because like I remember just like getting right through it no problem the first time, and then now I just can't fucking remember how to do it. Whoops. I swear, having this thing mirrored in the horizontal directions and not mirrored in the vertical directions is what's throwing me off right now. I can tell you that for sure. So I need to go in. Okay. so I need to offset myself a little more here. Right there, maybe? Not quite. Alright, I screwed myself here. Why does it make me have to do this puzzle again, but none of the other ones? There we go, finally. Jeez. Man, if only that happened last year. That would have been nicer. Oh well. It is what it is. Great, I remember how to get through this room. If it even makes me have to do the puzzle here, I have no idea if it will. Whoops. Nope, don't really need to go through the room properly, which is nice. So there are no encounters in this room, I don't think. So like I'm just gonna like put this thing back together, and then before you even step on it, because as soon as once I like push all these blocks into the right spots, this thing activates, and if I jump on it and use hover, then it'll take me directly to Dullahan, which I'm not actually really prepared for yet, because I need to move my Jin around a whole lot. I'm following this strategy that this guide I've got open has, that apparently will kill him in 2 turns. Apparently. I'm not going to hold my breath, but, you know, if it works, I'm not going to complain. But with how fucked up Dullahan is to fight, I'm definitely not upset. I would certainly make the argument that Dullahan is like an order of magnitude more difficult than the final boss in this game. Okay, so just don't step on that thing yet. Let's So, first things first, I want to equip the Atomic Ethericon here. So as far as Jin goes, so first things first, actually, let's get the party actually like arranged properly. So Ivan, Jenna, Sheba, and I guess I'll do Felix just because it's quicker. Sheba also has the mysterious card equipped, which she doesn't need to have. So let's see here. So the only real named one that I absolutely need is I need Sheba to have Lull. Otherwise, it's mostly okay. Oh, you know what? I did a whoopsie here. And Ivan gets pretty much the rest of them. The rest of the Jupiter ones go to Ivan. And these all go on hold. Or like standby or whatever. So for Jenna, I actually do need a specific list of them because you specifically need her to have the Jin from Golden Sun 1 because of a weird little quirk that this game has. So Forge, Fever, Corona, Scorch, Ember, Flash, and Torch. So Forge, Fever, Corona, Scorch, Ember, Flash, Torch. Got it. Okay. Good. The 2 Mercuries, just any old random ones. All on standby. It's a weird quirk with the way that it decides which Jin get reset. I don't know how to explain it. So I managed to accidentally basically set up Felix correctly here. Everything except for that one should be on standby, and then the 5th party member is actually Garrett with 2 Mercury and the rest of the Mars. All on standby. So, let me see here. Agility is 315, which is fine. Agility is 282, which is fine. I wish that the Mars power was higher, but I gotta take what I can get. 267 is fine. $289. So if I give... Okay, let me see what... I basically need to make sure that the slowest member of my party is the one with low. because that way I can, everybody can attack except for the boss. 289, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. They're pretty much the same, pretty much identical. So instead of, I'll swap them all back, and I'll see if I've got any equipment that I can use to. Yeah, I can any equipment I can unequip from Felix in order to make sure that he's slow. Oh, I can give someone else the golden boots. And that'll slow him way down, actually. Make sure that somebody else has a that anybody who doesn't already have one has a running shirt. So you just have normal leather boots equipped. So I'm actually gonna just switch those with Felix here, just for the extra couple of defense. You have hyper boots, and I don't want you to have hyper boots. I'd rather you had the quick boots. So agility's up to 341 on Ivan, 282 still on Jenna, 306 on Sheba, 253 on Felix. Okay. I think Garrett is only 130 agility, which is pretty terrible. So let's see if I've got anybody with a running shirt that I'm not going to actively have in the party. Same thing with quick boots. Hang on. No, that doesn't do anything. So this isn't quite exactly where my equipment needs to be for this to work out, but realistically, you know, I kind of have to just do whatever I can. This should at least get him close. So let me go in here. Oh. Let me move Jin around so that Mia has access to Wish, and I will top off on everybody's health. Oh, it makes Isaac into a Slayer too. That's kind of fun. But so that is basically the best setup I've got. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna have you use hover, and hopefully this will work. I'm hoping that it'll work. Because this guy has 16,000 health, and it's very hard to do a lot of health. So Ivan, I need to summon Catastrophe. Jenna, I need to summon Daedalus. Sheba, I need to summon Eclipse. And Felix, I need to unleash Lull. And all four of these things should happen before Dullahan gets the opportunity. Which Lull will make him not able to do so. So the big missile will come in next turn. It'll do an extra bunch of damage, which will be nice. Okay, so this turn, I swap out Jenna for Garrett. Have Ivan summon Catastrophe. Have Garrett summon Ulysses. Have Sheba summon Catastrophe. Have Felix summon Horus. And hopefully he'll die this turn. I'm not gonna sit through Catastrophe more times. I'm hoping it works. Okay, my agility was, and Garrett was kind of dog shit. There was nothing I could do about that. Hopefully this kills him. That was really damn close. Oh boy. I'm glad that it worked. I'm very glad that it worked. Anyway. Now I've gained the ability to lag the Game Boy Advance as hard as you've ever seen it lag. Okay. Alright. 9 Mars, 4 Mercury are needed. I'm not walking the fuck out of here. I'm using retreat. Okay. Some of the attacks in that first round were like super low rolls, so I was actually like extremely worried. I thought it wasn't gonna work. I thought I was gonna have to fucking play that shit by ear. I was not. Believe me, I was very worried. First thing I want to do right now, I need to save. I'm gonna refill on my health. Okay, so I'm gonna teleport somewhere, somewhere with really weak enemies, just so I can like get all my Jin back, basically. Let me also get all my shit set up here a little bit. God damn, I don't fucking remember how I had this shit set up. Let me get them all back so I can figure it out. Oh yeah. Let me fix this problem real quick. Put that helmet back on. I need to fix Shiva too. The Jinn only actually regenerate while you run around somewhere where you can get encounters, by the way. The main reason I was super worried about that fight is because the guide that I've got open suggests having like 50 more elemental power on all of my characters, and I just do not have the ability to make that happen at all. Okay, looks like everybody's back, so now it's time for me to figure all this shit out again. So I do want Ivan to be a dark mage. So I don't remember which Jinn upgrade that off the top of my head. So I'm just gonna kind of give him one of each and like shut them off kind of as I want and see what happens to his class. So earth is necessary, water is necessary, fire is necessary. Okay. So I gotta make sure he's got 3 of each. So that he's a necromage. So the party I like is like this. Luckily, Mia is already set up. So Felix, I want to be a Chaos Lord, which I believe is all fire except for 2 earth. Yep. And Isaac, I want to be a Ronin, I think. And I think that might be like 5 wind, 4 earth on Isaac. I think. If I swap those out for fire, by chance, what is that gonna do for me here? Yeah, it's fire, not earth on him. Okay, yeah, it's... I mean, his attack goes down a little bit. I think I'm... So he'll get the buff stuff, but he'll lose... Yeah, I think that the buff stuff is just better. So these 4 are all set up. Garrett... I need more wind on Garrett. Master is better for Garrett. I don't remember how you are supposed to set up for Jenna to be the War Adept isn't bad. The Thundermine, Pyroclasm, buffs, debuffs. That's really it. Kind of a bummer. Aesthetic is pretty bad. be a master or Ronin? I guess is kind of the question here. I think Ronin is going to be better ultimately. It's a little less attack, but it's fine. I'm trying to decide who I want to be like the odd one out, like the sad boy of the group here. And I think it's just going to be Piers. I think that's just the answer here. Because, like, having everybody set up like this, like, somebody's going to get left out, and I think it's just going to be Piers. So let me see about fixing my equipment here as well. Who did I wind up giving the golden boots to? I'd like them back on Felix here if I can. They went to Garrett. Garrett don't need no golden boots. He can keep his hyper boots. That's fine. Since Piers is going to be the sad one of the group, I'm just going to take his stuff and give it to other people. Like, the stuff that's good, anyway. Like, I do not care about the spirit ring at all. Yeah, Sheba's fine. Garrett's okay. Mia's good, Isaac's good, Felix is good, and Ivan is good. Exclamation point, what for? Alright, I've got everybody all set up. So now the question becomes, do I save the summon for the final boss? Because I feel like that would be climactic. And it would also be very good. Actually, no, it wouldn't be terribly good on him. Oh, you guys just stand here? That's fine. These enemies will be very easy at this point, I think. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how the game wants me to get through here. Open your heart and listen. Oh, I'm in the right place actually. If you wish to scale the heavens, set the 4 spirits aflame. Fish with cold courage, they ruled the water. Yeah, I kind of expected with all of the grinding I did that most of the enemies in here would be kind of pushovers, honestly. Okay. Can't really do anything with that. Yeah, I knew that that one would knock me down. Okay, I got this one figured out. This one's pretty easy. So I just have to reconnect these pipes, then use ice to help me facilitate that. See the problem. Okay. I understand what I gotta do now. I understand the sequence of events down here, for sure. Yeah, I got it. I'm so the I guess for lack of a better term, the gimmick is just that you can't have the fire next to the ice, otherwise it don't work. Which is fine. You just need to connect them basically in reverse order in order to get through here, which isn't really a big deal. So I just need to freeze this one, run back around, and push the upper pipe down so that it connects, and then push the lower pipe up, and then I'll be all set in here. I think I'm kind of screwed either way. There are encounters in here. Interesting. Okay, cool. Okay, that was pretty easy. Caught by surprise, huh? So this guy is also worth a lot of experience, but I don't... Considering I've already essentially met the... Like, the other birds were worth more for 1 and for 2. Like, the final boss is not anywhere near as hard as Dullahan. So, like, I'll pretty much just be able to kind of go full idiot mode on it and not have any trouble. Oh, hello. Item. Alistair's hood, huh? I think it's the biggest upgrade for Ivan out of the group. Is this crown an upgrade for anybody other than Felix? It's a good enough upgrade for you that I'm willing to pass it down. The Mithril Circlet is a downgrade for everybody, so Piers gets to hold on to it. So it looks like I need to use burst on walls in here. So let's see where this takes me. Okay. Let's try going the other way here, through the other wall. That's not the route to get out of here. Yeah, let's take a look through here and see where this puts me. Press a button. And this phone edge keeps on being really disappointing. She's like, oh, I'm just gonna do the same amount of damage as a normal attack, and, you know, whatever. Okay. Center section is now cracked, which is cool. So that means I can go back and use burst on that to get through. Then we get to see where that takes me. Oh, that lets me go up the stairs. That's awfully convenient. Another pipe room, huh? Well, considering I need to get past there, I should probably move things around a little bit. Alright. See what's next. So I can't get by that at all. Good to know. Okay, so that shuts that one off, which is nice. So where's this gonna take me? Oh. Just takes me out to where I need to go. How convenient. Well, that's 2 out of 4. Just have 2 more to do. And then I can move on. Whoops. Let's throw out a pure wish just for fun. Sure. Mankind, with the power of wisdom, they ruled the earth. Okay. It punishes you for being wrong. Well, looks like I guessed wrong twice, which means I can't possibly be wrong the 3rd time. Whoops. So what's over here? Ah, some shit that I cannot do. I see. Okay. Looks like this is just like the way out if you make a mistake. So I mean, let's just... Oh, thanks. Just check them all out. And get punished every time. Okay. Thanks, game. So it looks like I need to use carry a few times through here. Ivan has carry, that's right. Yeah, because I won't be able to lift these blocks up if they're there. So I need to keep the one that's on the already on the upper ledge up there, so that I can block off that flamethrower up there. Otherwise I'll fall down, it'll push me down, and I'll have to do this room again. And from when I ran down to the bottom of the room, it looked like I could use sand in a couple of spots, so I'll probably need to use that to dodge these flamethrowers. Okay, sand is already on a button. Yeah, it was pretty painless, honestly. Nothing too wild and crazy going on with those puzzles. Another blaze, another tower complete. And luckily I don't need to push any statues around so that I can get out of here. They'll just let me out. Better than all the flamethrowers. Alright, one more of these spots to go to. Bird, on the wings of truth, they ruled the winds. Okay. Damn, the Tisiphone edge is just not hitting right now. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, I'll just pick one. Pick a spot to use Cyclone, call it good. I'll go left again. See where it puts me. Well, now I know if I go left and then right, it will put me somewhere that I cannot do anything, it looks like. Right? Well, I go... Oh, you know what? That might actually be the right answer. Okay. I'm gonna put Cyclone on a button so I don't have to play around in the menu over and over again. Seems like I'm using it a whole lot through here, so Okay, yeah, this is just this room again, which is fine. So I need to go right in this next room in order to make progress. Cool. Yeah, RNG is just not on my side. That thing keeps hitting really low. It's not like a problem, it's just kind of a bummer, you know? Okay, hang on. I thought that was the way I needed to go. Oh, you know what? I'm just stupid. Got it. Got it. I'm fine with just being stupid. That's okay. I didn't notice the first time I went left and then left. I could have used move on that statue so that I wouldn't get pushed down. So looks like I get to run all the way through here again for the third time, and then I have to do it for a fourth time even, so I can actually make forward progress. So left, and then move the statue, and then go all the way back around, then left, right, and then I can go. Okay. Yeah, you can totally use move on that, and I just didn't even bother to notice. I was just like, there's fire over there. It's probably not gonna work. Maybe if I go right, I'll find the way forward. Oh. Well, I'm very glad I put a cyclone on a button, though. It definitely makes this a little less painful. Having to run around in circles forever. Alright, now it won't push me down. Yeah, now I can actually go and do more things here. Okay. Another flamethrower, it looks like. So there's no way past that for me. So I'm just gonna go down here. I see. Yeah, I'm very glad that I put cyclone on it, but this would have been torture without that. It goes up, which means I can push this and activate that. So now, if I stand right here, I can use hover. Run right on by like it was nothing. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think that the one that I did last was probably the most annoying, but it was mostly just like my own mistakes making that one happen. The heavens await you. Okay. So before I do anything, I want to make sure I'm healed up. And just go on ahead and use this psi crystal and save, because this is pretty much the point of no return. Just in case I want to come back and play this game without it, like just mess around without having to like go through and like play through the whole game again. That way I just have a save right here at the end. Let me just make. I wanna do this summon like right at the top of this fight, even though it's kind of pointless. So I just want to make sure that I'm shutting off all the right guys here. I more want to show it off than anything else, really. Betrayers, you have arrived. The wind's too strong. I can't see anything. I heard it too, but I don't see anyone else up here. Cast the Mars Star in before anything has a chance to stop us. So you're still intent on lighting the beacon of Mars Lighthouse. Who said that? Have you forgotten me so soon, Isaac? And you, Garrett? Search your heart, boy. The wise one. It must have been Isaac. What happened in Soul Sanctum after we were kidnapped? When Sodaris and Minardi stole the elemental stars, they also triggered a volcanic eruption. The wise one prevented Mount Aleph from erupting so that Garrett and I could escape. It would have erupted with us still inside. There was no way we could have escaped in time. The wise one held off the eruption until we could escape. He even halted the lava flow. I know it sounds weird, but I was there and it happened, so you'll just have to believe us. If it can do all that, this wise one seems more like a god than an adept. I did not just save you, I also tasked you with recovering the 4 elemental stars. Why have you disobeyed my command? Why have you come to light the beacon? Prox will be destroyed if we don't. We can't let that happen. Are you saying we should just abandon them to die? What did they do to deserve this? They have committed an unforgivable sin. They must pay the price. For lighting the lighthouse, is that their sin? Does that warrant total destruction? If we don't light the beacon, Gaia Falls will eventually erode away all of Wayard. We fought for so long to save all the people of our world, and now you would stop us? Gaia Falls is growing, it's consuming more and more with each passing day. How can you just allow the world to crumble into nothingness? The seal needs to be broken. The world will be destroyed if it's not. You've learned far too much. You can't continue to protect the lighthouses. You know what's happening. It's your duty to protect all of Wayard. If Wayard is destroyed, you will have failed us all. Why won't you answer us? If alchemy is unleashed, mankind may well destroy all of Wayard itself. But we can combine our strengths, ensure that alchemy is not used for evil. It is inevitable. In time, one man will seek to rule over all. It is human nature, inescapable. And it shall come sooner than any of you think. The water adept climbs toward the peak of Mount Aleph even as we speak. Is he not a friend of yours? Alex is his name. Surely you have not forgotten him. What would he be doing there? He understands far more than you do. He knows that when the 4 beacons have been lit, their light will gather at Sol Sanctum. What would he gain? When the final beam of light reaches the peak of Mount Aleph, the golden sun shall rise. What would Alex want with it? When the 4 beams merge into one, they form a golden light, bathing Mount Alice peak. And it's light that gives shape to the Stone of Sages. This has been Alex's one true desire from the very start. We've been duped. He used us all. You better not believe he's not getting away with this. He's one of my own people. I feel sick, disgusted. We still have to light the beacon. We don't have any choice. If we don't do it now, Prox will be destroyed. We have to, right? I cannot interfere in the actions of mankind. If you can't interfere, then how about getting out of our way so we can light the beacon, huh? I don't like doing exactly what Alex wants, but it's looking like we've got no choice. Didn't you just say you aren't allowed to interfere with our actions? That's correct, I cannot stop you. What if some miracle were to occur? One that prevented you from igniting the beacon? What are you talking about? If you can defeat a miracle, only then can you ignite the beacon's flame. We don't know what he's capable of. So you remember how the final boss of the first game was a 2-headed dragon? The final boss of this game is a 3-headed dragon. Wasn't it 2-headed dragon actually? So it means it's 3-headed dragon must be. You mustn't fight that dragon. I'm just gonna let this music play for a second. This is real good. Alright, anyway. So you remember how I said that Dullahan has like 16,000 health? So this boss actually has 3 forms, but all 3 forms together has like 12,000 health. Anyway, here's that thing I got for beating Dullahan. So, not only does it do a lot of damage to the enemy, it also fully restores the entire party's health. Anyway, with how fucked up all my shit is, like, I have no reason to really be afraid of this boss. So, like, I can do this, and it just does a lot of damage. Even with, like, super downgraded classes from doing a big summon. Like, it's still really not much of a threat. Oh, it's annoying, but it's just some, like, damage over time stuff. Spirit of Death is a little annoying. It just means I have to swap out Isaac probably, but you may have noticed that he does also get like 4 actions every turn. Let me see if Restore... Yeah, Restore does work, so I don't actually have to swap out Isaac at all. I might still do it just because, like, his weapons unleash his fire element, which this guy resists. Maybe. Nah, it says he doesn't, but I feel like he would. Yeah, I think I might swap out Isaac after this turn. Or whenever I have the opportunity. So now he's got like another over 4,000 health. So now he's only got 2 heads. He has what is it? He only gets 3 actions per turn. Let's get someone else in here. Sure. Let's make Jenna do some shit. Why not, right? Quick Strike's actually really good. Like realistically, the third like. Yeah, unfortunately that guard aura just makes it so that everybody does like no damage this turn. Unfortunately. Yeah, realistically, anybody except for Piers is quite good. Oh, finally, used, like, the cool ability. Yeah, it actually did a lot of damage. That's fun. Unfortunately, this guy's agility is terrible, so, like, everybody will go before he does. Oh, down to 1 head. By the way, I've seen people say so online, but no, you do not have to beat Dullahan to be able to use Call Dullahan. You can just do it. So Jin Storm does some fucked up shit. It just shuts off all your Jin. Just kind of fucked. I hate it. So like, I do not have all the shit that I have. So I'm stuck using Poison Flow. Like whatever the fuck else. Okay, this might actually kill someone here. Yeah. Sure, I'll just drop a water life. It doesn't really matter. I mean, what's the point in having it if I'm not going to use it, you know? Realistically, as long as he doesn't use Cruel Ruin again, oh, he can't use Cruel Ruin again this turn. Yeah, I was going to say, as long as he doesn't do that, I'm good. Doesn't surprise me that it took those two guys out. That's actually pretty workable, though. Pick Ivan back up because he can actually fucking A. Guy's spamming fucking Cruel Ruin. Whatever. Over time, Mia will just regain enough Jin to where, yeah, she gets witch spells again, which will definitely increase my ability to not let people sit on the floor. Hopefully. Assuming that the dragon also cooperates. Yeah, that's not too bad. Nettle's not a terrible attack. So, have you go back to doing damage. Have you use Revive on Felix. Have you use Pure Witch. Should, yeah, I was gonna say that should refill everybody's health. Okay, yeah, Ivan dies again. Whatever. He's trying to. You missed it. I used Iris at the start of the fight. Gardor is fine. Also, what's up? Hell yeah, dude. I do not need him to heal anybody right now. But I'd go for another Iris summon maybe, but I really, with the way that yeah, with Jin Storm, like, it just kind of makes that partially kind of impossible. Oh man, if this forces me to use Piers, I'm fucked. Not really. It's just annoying, that's all. Luckily for me, Earthstorm is kind of a waste of an attack. Yeah, Jin Storm makes a lot of things a lot more complicated here. I'll actually swap you out for anybody but Piers. I'll actually bring Jenna back here. If you just keep attacking, I'll have you use a quick strike and have you health is not bad, so I can get away with apply well instead of anything else. And not being in the main four will give Garrett time to let his Jin kind of regenerate. This might kill Ivan though, which will be annoying. Almost. Okay. The reason that I just like accumulated all these healing items. Oh, there he goes. Okay, fight's over. Surprise. It wasn't just the dragon you killed. It was the Wise One's final trap. The Wise One knew he couldn't stop you, so he played a cruel, wretched trick on you instead. Don't look, you mustn't look, it will only bring you pain. It's Isaac's dad and Felix and Jenna's parents. If only I'd realized sooner. Why'd you stop? I'm tapped. Even if I weren't, it's just too late. They're not, they can't be. I finally found them. I was going to be with them again for the first time in years. It can't be. You must prepare yourself for what comes next. Being transformed into a dragon, fighting in that form, this requires tremendous power. In fighting you, your parents were forced to use every last ounce of their energy. Even if they had won the battle, they would not have survived. You cannot blame yourself. You monster. You're no god, you're no protector, you're evil. You have no idea the damage done to a child who learns she's destroyed her own parents. I knew what I was doing the moment I raised my sword. We defied the Wise One in order to save the world. Our parents would understand. It hurts, but it's true. We didn't do this for ourselves. We did it for all of Wayard. Perhaps we can't save your parents, but we can save countless others. Kyle and the others saved them too. They sacrificed their lives so we could go on. Even though lighting the beacon may create wars and strife, I regret none of it. Oh, you can just talk to everybody. I don't know what I'm going to tell Mom about this, but sorrow can wait. We've got to light the beacon. If Alex set this all in motion, then he's responsible for this, and I'll never forgive him. Can I get to... I can't get to Ivan. I'm so happy to have one last chance to see you again in the end. Tell Dora to live her life to the fullest for me. Yeah. Just drop that bad boy in there. We've only played like 50 hours of video game to get to this point, so... The beacon is lit. And to think I joined this quest hoping to prevent exactly this from happening. And I began this quest as a prisoner, taken against my will. If that tidal wave hadn't sent me far off course, I wouldn't even be here right now. How many lives have been taken and changed forever just to light this beacon? Wayard is safe now. I hear voices too. I told you I could hear him. We're in Imel. We're at the base of Mercury Lighthouse. It's you. They've been standing here telling everyone to leave the lighthouse. Weird couple of kids, if you ask me. He told us we'd be able to talk to you if we came here now. We were sleeping and he came to us in a dream. He said, go to the lighthouse. He said that we have to deliver a message. He was too busy to do it himself. We have to warn everyone to stay clear of the lighthouses. I don't know, but he told us to warn people away from Mount Aleph as well. You're a meanie. I don't tell meanies anything. Don't pay attention to him. It's me, Mia. Can you tell me who you spoke to? I don't know, but he looked like a big rock with a big rocky eye. The wise one. What could he be doing? I understand. The wise one said that when all 4 lighthouses have been lit, the golden sun will shine. When that happens, Mount Aleph and the lighthouses will probably become quite dangerous. So the wise one is warning people in their dreams, telling them to seek refuge. Why would he do that? You saw what he did to us. He can't be up to anything good. If you've not learned, one's actions do not always reveal one's true intentions. I was called to Jupiter Lighthouse in a dream. You have completed your quest, but I see it comes with great loss. Your suffering has been almost unbearable. I know, Jenna, and I'm sorry, but do not give up hope for them just yet. Appearances can be an illusion. The wise one has a caring heart. If the wise one were truly evil, he would not be warning me of danger in my dreams. We do not have time to discuss it right now. If the wise one said it's not safe to be near the lighthouses, then I think we should listen. I'm heading for safety too. All of you must get away from the lighthouse now. Can't leave him behind. The golden sun is forming. A ray of light is emanating from the beacon, from the Mars star. The power of alchemy will be unleashed upon the world. Take Isaac's father and Jenna's parents and flee. There is not time. The beacon. You have to move your parents. Just carry them and go. We're just glad to have helped save Wayard. We had no idea what to expect when we lit the final beacon. I thought we were done for. There's no way we could escape with our parents' bodies. Not if we hadn't pulled together and overcome our sorrows. I shall always regret that I didn't get to look upon the beacon's light from afar. I saw the beams of blue, red, and purple streaming out towards the southeast. The wise one said the beams were going to merge into one above Mount Aleph. The orb of golden light we saw, that was shining directly over Vale. That is the golden sun forming over Mount Aleph. The golden sun is the blast of light emitted at the very moment the Stone of Sages forms. I fear for Vale to think all this energy is being released right over your hometown. We're all worried about that. We're hoping we can return to Vale as quickly as possible. We'd hoped you might stay a while, but that seems unlikely. Yeah, we'll visit. Why not, right? Our village will not soon forget that you saved us from the edge of destruction. Do visit us again. I'm sure a long life awaits you. Suppose we should be heading over there. If you don't, you know who might start causing trouble. At least some of your cares have been remedied. You must be glad to know we've brought all 3 back from the brink of death. I would not have thought it possible had I not seen it. You and I do not fully understand it, but there can be no doubt. The fire synergy released by the beacon rekindled their spirits. I hadn't expected so much synergy to be released by the lighthouse's beam. No real explanation other than their life force had not been fully extinguished. It was a miracle, but the fire synergy seems to have recharged them somehow. And had your parents not been adepts, the wave of synergy would have passed them by. We're late and she looks rather displeased. Probably, yeah. I'll wait outside. I don't think they want to wait anymore. We're all set to head home. They have no patience whatsoever. I suppose it is time to leave. She'll never forget what you've done for Prox. Mom and Dad are tired of waiting for you. You take as long as you need to say farewell to the people of Prox. Don't worry about us. Paul and the others took good care of us. You look like you're feeling back to your old self, Jenna. You were weeping such mournful tears after the battle. As if. You can't prove anything. I said I wasn't. That got me thinking about my family. I didn't think I'd miss them this much. I only hope that they're all safe back in Vale. I just want to be home again. I want to see how my mom's doing. I'm sure Dora's doing fine. She's a strong woman. She wouldn't let anything happen until you came home. Last the time has come for us to return. Can't wait to see this winged ship of yours. It sounds so incredible. I remember so little of our trip to Prox. This really is my first voyage on a ship. I've heard that the wind and waves make the boat rock. I hope I don't get sick. We've got an exciting last trip ahead of us, doesn't it? Guess so. If you keep talking like this, we'll never go anywhere. Let's go. It's hard to believe that our quest is almost at its end. I know how you feel. I just hope that Vale came out of this in as good a condition as Prox did. We won't know until we get there. Can't stop thinking about how my parents are doing. Will Vale still be standing when we arrive? Not even I can know that. You think something's happened, don't you? It's a possibility, one that cannot be ignored. If it's not there, then what's the point in even going back? Have you already forgotten all that we discussed? Our conversation with Hannah after we ignited the beacon. Wise One instructed everyone to seek refuge. Even if Vale were destroyed, I'd expect that the villagers have all escaped to safety. Whatever happens, my family's alive. Let's go to the both of you. I have to catch up to everyone. Kraden, why did the Wise One change our parents into a dragon? Why did he make us fight them? I mean, we almost killed him. He tried to make us kill our own parents. Why? Probably didn't intend for them to die. We cannot hope to fathom the motives of a being as all-powerful as the Wise One. The Wise One wanted to test you. Will we use alchemy to wage war, to raise armies, or will we use it to grow wise, to rise above our petty feuds and perform great deeds? You're willing to sacrifice everything for your quest. I'd say you've risen to this challenge. You better hurry and catch up to the others before they leave us behind. After all, I'm not terribly interested in trying to walk all the way back to Vale. If you feel the same, then we'd better be hurrying. We're off. So yeah, that's Golden Sun: The Lost Age. It's a fantastic game. Both of these games are great. I know that there are a lot of people who do not like Dark Dawn. I will reserve judgment on my own. Oh, there's Alex, trying to climb up the mountain. The very quintessence of alchemy's power is beginning. Wait for me, please wait. Wait until I reach the summit of Mount Aleph. Yeah, the question kind of becomes, what happened to this guy? Yeah, I'm definitely going to play Dark Dawn myself before I pass any judgment on its quality. I mean, I do own a copy of it. It's sitting on my shelf. And honestly, I think I would like to stream it, but I do not have a way to capture DS at all. So, that'll just have to wait. Or I'll just play it on my own time. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I would definitely recommend playing this game yourself if you have the opportunity. I know it's on the Nintendo Switch, like whatever their like you have to pay every month to play old video games thing is or whatever it is. I know it's on there. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that these games, that if you've got a Game Boy Advance, I'm pretty sure these games are not terribly expensive, honestly. Eternal life and limitless power. The power of nature is mine to control as I will. Rise, storms, rise up and unleash your might upon Vale and the foothills of Mount Aleph. That's odd, I should have limitless power, so why can't I call up a simple storm? Who are you? I'm called the Wise One. The Wise One, Vale's protector. You wish to have limitless power? Wish to, I just got it. No, your power is nearly limitless, but it has boundaries. You speak in riddles, can't you see the power is mine? You also have nearly endless life, and your synergy is somewhat stronger. Look at me, my body is brimming with power. What's going on? I should be all-powerful. How can you defeat me? You are not all-powerful, Alex. Your power has its limits, as does your life. Who's responsible for this treachery? Who's robbed me of my dream? I, the Wise One, imbued the Mars Star with some of the power of the forming golden sun. It rests even now in the hands of young Isaac. Why? The heavens and earth are changing, Alex. You must flee now. Mount Aleph will soon be drawn into the heart of the earth. You must flee or join it forever. Flee? I can't flee. I can't even move. Ah yes, you must now see the limits of your power. If you're swallowed by the earth, you may not survive. If you survive, perhaps we shall meet again someday. Finally, we've reached Vale. You're finally home again, aren't you happy? Garrett's just worried about what happened to everyone in Vale. So it's just over that last hill? Can't wait to see what your hometown looks like. It's beautiful. I'm sure you'll like it, Piers. I'm just gonna close my eyes. Someone tell me if it's alright to open them. Would someone else see how things are? I'll go. Come with me, Felix. How's it look? I'm almost there. It can't be. Vale, Mount Aleph, they're gone. What? This is terrible. Is that Mount Aleph? What can I do? What can I say to comfort you? They're here somewhere. They have to be here. What can we do? How can we help them now? Call out to them. Such a tragedy. I'll call them. Isaac, Garrett. I understand what you're feeling. I felt it too. But standing here won't bring them back. Let's go back to Vault. We can rest there and think. Your family's safe, Felix. You don't have anything to worry about anymore. What am I supposed to do? I'm all alone now. Sheep, what's gotten into you? How could you say that? You think this is funny? I've lost everyone, my whole family. Garrett, don't be so sad. I thought you might be a little more confident after all your adventures. I got to see my brother crying. Fucking prank, dude. I knew it would take more than this to beat you, son. Welcome home. Surprised to see us. The Wise One warned us of danger. He guided us here to safety. Everything was destroyed, our homes, our town. But the Wise One saved you all? I'm not alone. If you made it out, did Dora as well? Dora. Welcome home, Kyle. Isaac. So even though Vale and Mount Aleph are gone, you know, everyone's okay. That's what matters. Also, Alex is buried somewhere underground. Presumably never to return. So hey, that's good too. Anyway, I'm going to save this clear data. Oh yeah, it just reboots the game. So anyway, there's literally nothing else to do in this game now. By the way, like, there is just absolutely nothing else to do unless I want to grind all my characters up to the maximum level, which I really don't. That sounds pretty awful. Let me see here. Let me look a little. I mean, I guess I could do summons, but you know, if you want to see all the summons in this game, just look them up on YouTube. It'll take ages. Because what I'll probably realistically need to do is like I'd probably just wind up like saving and resetting over and over again, which I don't really want to do. I'd like to stream a little longer, but I don't really have a hard plan. Let me look at my shelf here, see if there's anything that I can play for a little while that would work. There's really not much of anything. Looking at it, like all the stuff I have are like longer games. I don't have any like quote unquote arcadey games reasonably accessible right now. Not without like significant like physical setup that I also don't really want to do right now. I'm not gonna lie, frankly I expected Dullahan to be a little harder. But I'm not gonna be upset about it. Well, considering I have 0 plans, let's see if there's somebody who's live who I give a shit about. It looks like the answer is not especially. So I'm probably just gonna call this stream here. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I do kind of have something planned as far as streaming tomorrow goes if I feel up to it. For reference, I did just recently start a new day job, so streams are probably going to be either shorter or less frequent. If I have to do only twice a week, I have to do only twice a week. I'm going to kind of play it by ear. But outside of that, you know, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, because as of right now, that's still on. So have a good rest of your night.